Welcome back to the show. We're still out here at Taylor Track, and this is the second part of the track and field preview.
For a 100-meter starter, the front pedal is usually 2 feet, 2 of your own feet from the line. The back foot usually 3 feet from the line. Each sprinter is different. Some like to be a little more crowded, some like to be more elongated. For a 100-meter sprinter, you want a little more closer to get more push. It's a more power-oriented race. So as they set up, they back into the block, loading it up as like a spring, as you can see as Shaq's doing now. And then you want to kind of keep your hands over your shoulder. And when you come up to the set position, you just raise your butt slightly, keep your shin angles low in the direction you want to go. And then once you extend out, you want to get a good push off the front so you get full extension off the blocks. The intensity for the 100 meters definitely close to 100%. All effort, as powerful as you can be. For the 400, we're going to tone it down a little bit because obviously you have a lot longer to go. So you want to tone it down to about 80–85%. So the same thing for the foot placement. Typically, the front pedal is 2 of your own feet back, and the back one is usually 3. Sometimes the quarter milers like to open up just a little bit more so they don't get as much push to burn themselves out. Because you're talking about a whole different energy system, because it's more anaerobic. Short sprints or anaerobic CP. So for the quarter miler, when they get in, you want to also have it turn inward just a little bit because you're going into the curve. But you want to follow the shortest line, so you want to stay on the inside line. So they load up the same way, and then as they come in the set, shin angles are still low. It's still aggressive, but not as aggressive as a 100-meter start. So when they come up, they push. You're still aggressive, but it's more of an 85% push. So in a sprinter competition, the finisher is going to be whoever crosses with their body first, meaning your chest and upper body region. So even if, let's say, a sprinter puts their hand in front, they still not finish the race until the upper body crosses the finish line. So as you can see, as when you're sprinting, you want to have a forward lean. All right? Let's say when you're sprinting, if you take a pole, you should be able to put it at an angle in a direction that they're going so that they get a continuous forward motion. So in front, so as you see, they kind of lean towards the front. And some tend to stick their chest out because it thrusts them forward to finish the race if it's really close. In a 4x100 meter relay, all exchanges are blind. The runner starts all out because they're coming in obviously at full speed at a really high rate. So it's typically about 8 steps, and then the curve runner throws their right hand back, and if they're on the straight, they throw the left hand back. So they're not looking. You just kind of have to trust the runner to be there, and they throw the hand back and he puts it in. For a 4x4 exchange zone, it's not blind. You're looking, so the incoming runner is coming down the track while the receiver is facing the inside of the track. So as they're facing the inside of the track, they're watching the receiving runner stands on the blue triangle on the inside, and when the incoming runner gets close enough, they take off. You don't want to take off too aggressive because, like, they're coming for a 400, so it's not as fast. They're looking and put it in. He grabs the baton, turns, and then runs.
Thank you, Coach, so much for being on the show today and previewing the track and field season. And that's it for this week's edition of the Black and Gold Report. Until next week, go Braves.